Hi there, Libra, and welcome to your very last reading for December 2020, or final reading for the year of 2020. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, we're kind of on the countdown till midnight and the new year coming in. So let's just have a little check of what the energies are around you. So earlier in the month, I did a 3-card reading for you, or a quick spiritual check-in, and it was looking like, Pisces, that you were concerned about, or some of you were looking at issues about fairness and balance, and thinking about how to stand up for your beliefs, and maybe you're being encouraged to question things. Yeah, there was something that didn't quite feel fair, and there was a sense of feeling cut off, which caused sort of scattered emotions, and clearer lines of communication were going to be helpful, apparently, for some of you, and it was about opening up to your feelings, or feeling restricted, really, but also a higher level of commitment for some of you. Some of you, there was marriage on the cards, so it could be a sense of feeling restricted within wanting to move forward with that energy, perhaps, or a high level of some kind. So let's see what's around you today. That's a great thing about the tarot. You can explore the energies and try on different spiritual hats and see what feels right for you, and maybe look at things from a different perspective that without the cards you might not have been able to do. My intention is to be helpful, offering suggestions. Oh, we've got something about moving away from something as the first card. The 6 of Swords. So that's where it might be someone with you that's helping you along the way somehow to move away. It might be about those scattered emotions and needing to have clearer lines of communication. So you might have someone helping you with that, and helping your emotions to flow a bit more freely in a helpful way, okay? Because there was needing to have new lines of communication. But if that wasn't your situation, still there's a sense of movement here, and it's in some decks they say with this card it's saying anywhere but here. So maybe someone's guiding you and helping you to come away from an energy where you're feeling kind of yeah, there was heaviness in some situation. Okay, let's just put the other cards down and then we'll go through each of them. Pisces, source energy, divine guidance and angels, please show us helpful messages for Pisces. Okay, so what's next to that? You've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a young, fresh energy. So you're maybe looking at someone who's younger around you, or you might in yourself be feeling kind of keen to make progress on some kind of movement, and maybe it's to do with wanting to travel. It can be for some of you that you're looking at a new project where you're looking for movement to start, and it's needed, and you're very enthusiastic. You've got kind of plenty of energy about this, so it's a hopeful new beginning with something which requires movement, and it requires maybe a bit of travel in some way. Obviously we're all a bit restricted with that, but let's see what we've got here. Oh, 2 of Cups. So that's a lovely energy. It could be that you're thinking about moving towards someone who you're very connected to emotionally. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a higher commitment being looked at in the 3-card reading I did earlier in the month. So this could still be on your mind, and you're wanting to move towards that person. There's that movement there going on and being guided. I mean, it's not leaving, you're bringing things with you. It's a journey for you to bring along. Things still need sorting out, I guess that's what that's saying there. So the Page of Pentacles is showing it's something quite new. For some of you, it's a new relationship, and it's sort of budding, a lovely budding energy of hope. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Then we've got the Hierophant. So yeah, that's very much about that higher connection, or higher someone opens a spiritual door or a mental door for you. It could be in a relationship with this other person. I mean, with that card being in the reading so close to this, it does feel like some of you, like I said, a high level of commitment to another person. There is some kind of strengthening of a bond where you want to express to the world that you two want to be exclusive and really committed to each other. So and it's really nice because you are both feeling very spiritually uplifted, and there's a sense of lifting the lid off, and just looking up with this. So and wanting to maybe look at a traditional way of expressing your intentions towards each other. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so there's sadness here. You're feeling, yeah, I mean, there's some disappointment, okay, about this connection. I mean, you've got those two cups standing up here, and then two down here where you're gazing into someone else. So I mean, it could be about the global situation. You're feeling held back from being able to have all of your five cups standing up and making you feel, you know, alive and happy. So with this card, it always does say it's important to look at the positive aspects, okay. Some in this card, he's gazing at the three cups and has his back turned to the two still standing, so it's imploring you to be don't be oblivious to the good things that are around you, because there is a strong connection with another person that's really worth turning around and looking at, you know, remembering it's there, and investing in that. It might be helpful to turn away from the three cups that have been spilled, okay. Right, I mean, that could be outside of your control, possibly. Page of Swords as you go forwards, and this is looking very this sometimes this energy is quite impatient. It can be, it's like one of the it's like the air signs like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this can be someone who sweeps in quite quickly and swiftly, and feeling impatient to kind of see movement going on. It's an outgoing energy as well, so quite upbeat, and just sharpening your awareness about how you look at things. I guess that's what it's saying. You're learning and gathering information. It can be like the young reporter here. So if you picture yourself with this new project, maybe with this new connection with another person, you're gathering information and really standing back to look at considering all angles to work out the best way to go forwards. But you're ambitious, positive, and forward thinking. So Pisces, that's really nice energy. I mean, we have got cups which is your energy here, but there's also this strong, you're mentally sharpening up about something in your life, which is really significant and probably connected to another person. Okay, then we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So this is you trying to well, you've got a very, it's continuing with that Page of Swords energy, that young outlook, which is happy-go-lucky here with the Two of Pentacles. So you are you're lucky generally. I mean, there's lucky feathers in this person's cap. So it's like you've been through, weathered some storms, in essence, is what it's saying here. So even though you've got some disappointments around you, there's plenty to look at, which is good, and it's encouraging you to feel upbeat about, which is naturally within you anyway. Pisces, in this reading, is showing that you are naturally, whoever this is for, and hopefully there's helpful messages for everyone, but it's showing that you by nature are one of these upbeat type of people that can you'll land on your feet, okay? Basically, that's what it's saying. You're going to land on your feet, okay? Oh, and you might have a strategy that isn't for everyone to see with that Seven of Swords. And again, that's repeating that message for me, that you haven't really been given too many easy rides in this situation. You've had to really think for yourself, act quickly, you know, think on your feet about how to advance forward in the way that you want to, as you move away from that disappointment, okay, where there's something that's sort of let you down. Yeah, so yeah, this is gathering information and maybe a bit under the radar, but it's hopeful. You know, you've got the yellow in the card. It does show that you're maybe thinking that you need to do everything on your own. That might be the way forward. Let's see if that helps you by if you do have the answers all within you. Yeah, with the High Priestess next to that, it does show you do have all of the answers within you. Sometimes it's, the reading might say you need to reach out and ask for help, but this one is saying, you know, this is within your ability to move forward in a way where things will be unfolding as they're supposed to do with the High Priestess. This is very much your card, Pisces, very intuitive, perceptive. There's a script here with a higher knowledge, this scroll, which is ripening. The time's coming for it to be available to you. Okay, so tune in and maybe take time to meditate and listen to your inner voice, and messages and downloads might come to you about how to resolve the situation and to move forward in the most positive way that you can do. But the High Priestess is extremely intuitive, extremely there's wisdom, a lot of wisdom with this one, and things are, there's a gestation period, so maybe needing the pie isn't quite cooked just yet. Okay, what's the overriding energy? Oh, hands are still a bit tired. So the Nine of Swords is showing there's there's sharpening up, and we've got lots of going on mentally for you, and you are moving to more calmer waters, intellectually and emotionally, remembering to look at the upside, you know, with that Five of Cups, turning your back on maybe disappointments. But there's still feeling, there's a sense of feeling limited here with the Nine of Swords. So with this, it's always that, you know, in the dark hours of the wee small hours of the night, when we look at problems, they can grow larger than they actually are, and things feel out of proportion. Of course, we're all feeling quite overwhelmed with what's going on globally, but if you can, you decide your own reality. I mean, spiritually and emotionally, we're free to wander where we like. You know, you can imagine that you are with loved ones, and spiritually at least meet those people, travel, you know, spiritually to those that you love, and they'll be able to meet you there, or at least it's sending positive vibrations out to those people that are around you that you're maybe feeling restricted from seeing with this one. But it's not, this is saying, don't allow things to overwhelm you. Don't allow our physical restrictions to completely crush your spiritual energy, because it's not, it doesn't have to. You can choose to use those swords to release those cords. Yeah. Oh, there's a title for this one: using swords to cut cords, limiting cords. Okay, let's have a look at this deck as well, the Everyday Tarot for Pisces. There is something unfolding and cooking beautifully in this reading, but not everything is for everyone to see. But you are, you know, you're a happy-go-lucky energy for many of you, not all of you. There's some of you be listening going, well, actually, no, I tend to look at the worst case scenario. And that's often a defensive mechanism. It's a survival technique, so that you don't get too disappointed by things. But yeah, this is showing that you are one of those Pisceans that are able to land on your feet, like the cat in this card would do on this deck. But do turn your back on the disappointments, because there's good stuff around. Okay, if you keep your eyes opened and feel receptive to those positive vibrations of people around that are worthy of your intentions. Ooh, the Death card. So you are going to have a huge change on this. Okay, there's where you're feeling limited, and I do see it as being that, which is great, because I'm happy about you cutting the cords. You can see the swords that I was mentioning there. Swords can cut the cords, and there it is. Look again, there's a massive sword, and he's going to cut that cord there. It's a very thin thread holding there, so it's not much holding you back, Pisces, from being positive going forward, and about a connection with another person, going up to another level. And sometimes people are intimidated when they see the Death card, but actually in this reading here, it's very much about renewal and about breaking restrictive ties, which were holding you back. But now there's a golden light coming through this doorway. It's going to allow you and enable you to go forward. Okay, and yeah, reach a higher vibration, which I love for you. Really nice. Okay, I'm interested with the Romance Angels to see what it's got for you here as well, because it's definitely, some of you are connected to someone, and it means a lot to you, this connection. Okay, if you're enjoying the reading, Pisces, I'd love it for you to click on subscribe. It helps YouTube to know that you're actually interested in what I'm doing. And a thumbs up as well would be, I'd be so happy if you would give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so Pisces, I'll be coming back again to do a 3-card spiritual check-in in 2021 in January, and then I'll follow it again with this fuller reading. So yeah, you'll catch my uploads if you subscribe. I'll be able to get back into more regular readings, hopefully, as the new year comes round. Oh, there we go. Express your love. Oh, isn't that lovely? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And that's what I'm feeling, because where you were feeling held back and there was a door closed because of some disappointment, you're now saying, okay, it's good. You're ready to go and make that romantic gesture. Don't hold back. You'll know if this reading's for you, because it just feels like some of you want to have a higher commitment with another person, and maybe you've kind of gone around the houses a little bit before, because of doubts or feeling limited, before being able to kind of hit that straight on, you know, without being previously not being able to declare your feelings, or to be able to take action to make it go forward. But now it feels like for many of you, it's the right time for you to maybe send a message or pick up the phone, or I don't know, send a note, a romantic note or something, that to let this other person know, the significant other, that you're thinking of them. That's gorgeous, especially in these times. That's the kind of thing that we can, can come back and have even more meaning. It's very traditional, but yet touching, isn't it? Okay, Pisces, we're going to finish off now, just taking a few seconds for you to release any tension in your body. So if you do a mental scan from the top of your head all the way down your shoulders, your back and your front, your arms, down your legs, sweeping around the bottom of your feet. And if there's any tension there, I want you to release it now. So take a deep breath in up through your nose and let go of anything you don't need. Okay, and this is for you, tuning into the universal, loving, light, vibrational energy with the wishing bowl, and to align your chakras and to feel completely held by the universe, and to help you to feel that everything's unfolding exactly as it should, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Pisces. Okay, this is for you. Gosh, that was the most powerful ringing noise. I haven't heard it ring that clearly for a long time. And it just feels to me like you feel very deeply. I mean, I know you're a water sign. Things are resonating on a deep level with you. And I can almost imagine that you're feeling your way along a rope with your eyes closed. And then as you got to that part of the rope where it's feeling more, the tassels are worn, and it's unraveling. It's a thinner cord holding it together. It almost feels like you blindly would be able to feel your way along and instinctively sense when the time is for you to take that step forward, where the ropes can come apart and you're no longer held back. Yeah, so tune in and look for signs around you, the universe, songs, words in songs, um, flash memories that come back to you about something that might help you, even a film that you might watch, or patterns in the clouds, or repeating numbers. It might be worth looking up numbers, meanings. Even I sometimes do that with the readings. I might look at the animal spiritual energies around you. So each animal can have a meaning. So if you see, for me, I keep seeing field mice running across the road when I'm driving. I mean, we live in the countryside, but it does seem remarkable the amount of times I'm seeing a field mouse. And I literally had to brake yesterday to make sure I didn't run over the little field mouse. So, it's like looking for, I think the field mouse is about being busy. It's looking for little connections to make things happen in a little busy way, in your own intricate way, intricate details. But obviously it's looking out and being aware and receptive to signals that the universe will send you. So being mindful to be open. Okay, Pisces, that's the end of the reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm Barbara at Tarot Insight, and I'll be back again for 2021, where we'll be talking about the new Chinese year coming in. So we're welcoming in the year of the Chinese year of the ox, so we can talk about that a bit as well. Okay, thank you for being here. Sending you so much love and light. Bye for now.